Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a Platinum 2 review request, a Hecarim over on the EUS server. I'll quickly read out why he wanted me to review this game in particular. He thinks he had a great start, killed the enemy jungler, the Echo, and got his flash level 3, but didn't close the game out quickly. Enough with that lead. Luckily, my top laner stepped up and hard carried our game, but I felt like I was the reason my team didn't win the game sooner. I normally play much better, so I'd like to know what I should do better in these sort of situations. And then I'd ask him any specific moments he wanted me to focus on that game, and he basically says, this moment here, what he should have done. So after rotating top scuttle, um, so he thinks he should have taken bot scuttle first in hindsight. When I went for bot scuttle, I pinged my mid lane that I was going for it, but she didn't realize that a flashless echo was a pretty easy kill. Same goes for my bot lane. Okay, so we'll definitely review the. I'll focus in here and I'll explain what you should have done in this situation. So we'll get to that, but we'll just go through your early game for now. I'll get rid of this. So looking at matchup analysis here, Quinn into Shen. Like Quinn should basically do whatever he wants here. It's actually a lane that I would probably be wanting to protect. And even in general, when you're playing Shen, like ganking bot past 6 is always risky because Shen can instantly turn that fight into an advantage for the enemy team. So it's actually beneficial for Quinn to be dominating Shen and you actually be coming there and actually just killing him because he can't obviously ult himself. So yeah, that's a potential there. Your jungle matchup here, it's a bit like iffy. Like Echo can like really outplay you pretty hard. Like Echo wants you to be a melee champion so he can just run circles around you. So that really depends on. But the thing is, you farm much faster than Echo, so you can snowball out of control like really fast, and Echo won't be able to keep up. So that's just what Hecarim's strength is in the jungle. Like he just gets out of control because he's like the fastest farmer, and just in terms of just moving around the map with his E. Mid matchup here, definitely gankable. Ori has cleanse, but I would be probably not really focusing too much on this lane. Like this is fine to go even, and bot lane, this is definitely like a pretty hardcore kill lane. So bot should be also a potential focus. So you got a lot of options this game, which is good. So also quickly look at your runes. So you go Conqueror, Triumph. All right, so Alacrity here, you only go Alacrity if you're versing a super like non-CC team. So you have Shen Taunt, Echo Stun, Nautilus like lockdown. Like you need tenacity this game. So only go like Alacrity only going in really rare situations. Like you're versing like Lucian Karma, like no CC, like a Graves jungle, just like no CC at all. Like even like 2-member CC take tenacity. So, but definitely be switching that out and go Last Stand. Like, Last Stand is so good for Hecarim because Hecarim's the ultimate champion where you can bait, like, people into, like, oh, like, Hecarim's low, let's kill him. And then you just turn around and kill them instantly. And Last Stand really, like, amplifies that. And then it's absolute cookie cutter to go Magical Footwear Cosmic Insight. Like, Nimbus Cloak doesn't really make much sense. Like, obviously with his ultimate, but it's not like you're not like a Kha'Zix. Like you're not going to be ulting like as much as you would like. And water walking, again, switch this out for magical footwear and cosmic insight. You'll feel much stronger. I can guarantee you that. And it just helps your build speed up. Like you don't need to worry about getting boots, and you can just build your warriors really nicely, and just then start working into your Triforce. So it just makes your build a lot better. I'll put the link to my full runes in the description of this YouTube video, and it'll be a post over on my blog with the full picture there, so you can check those out. So it looks like you guys are camping here. Always scary with a Nautilus, he could invade, but looks like you guys just choose to back off. Okay, so you just opt to do Raptors here. I don't like this. In terms of a red start. So it's fine to do red start. I have a video where I show 2 different paths for my blue side and red side Hecarim clear. And I just feel like getting golems off the map is really important, especially like Hecarim. Like you want to be, like you're not that strong early game. you want to be getting level 6. So like really start like snowballing, like get lots of gold. Once you get Triforce Spike, like you're set. So clearing these off the map gives you the most experience in gold. Do that first and then move towards Raptors and then go topside. Again, I have a video that I'll also link in the description. It'll be over on my blog post as well with this review. So on Wolves now. So this is definitely a lane I'll be looking to protect. So I'll just be hovering here, waiting for him to push it in just in case Echo's trying to go for a gank. This is good. You're going to check his Raptors. I like this. Alright, so if you know he started blue, then it makes sense to go check his golems here. Alright, and he does show top. So yeah, this is what you said in your review, and obviously you get the kill here. Okay, so let's dive into this. This is what you talk about in your notes that you said. So you had a great start, and then after rotating, fearing for the worst, a counting angle which killed him proceeded to Lake Title. When I went, I think I should have taken Bot Scuttle first in hindsight. Okay, so you do have two options here. So his golems are up, like your Gromp's still up, Scuttle's up. If you're going to take Bot Scuttle, you base here and you go straight for it because Echo is going to be running straight from it from the base. Like he would think that you've conceded, he'll concede top because you're topside and he doesn't know where you are anymore. So that's an option, but I would say that's only do that if you're like playing pretty much any jungler but Hecarim. Like again, Hecarim, if you can take these golems, have an extra golems advantage over him, then take like top Scuttle, then do your Gromp, then base, and then head straight bot, do your golems, potentially gank bot. I think that is the best thing you could do in this situation for just powering through. Like you'll be level 6 way before Echo by taking his golems here, so I don't think it's worth to even try to double Scuttle. Just let him get it. Let him get it, because the beauty about it is then you suddenly know where he is. So because like you have the power of, you control like where you want to be on the map, you could potentially counter gank here. So we'll see what you do here. Okay, so you did say you felt like you should have gone Bot Scuttle first. So doing top Scuttles here is fine, but I would have done golems first, then into top Scuttle, then Gromp. Okay, but so now you're engaging here onto Bot Scuttle. So the good thing is mid does have push, which is okay. In terms of health percentages, Anivia is less healthy but still has the push. But what I'd be concerned about right now is like you took a lot of time taking Rift Scuttler, like spawn times are super low. Echo you know is going to be running straight here. I know you said that it's a flashless Echo, but I mean Anivia doesn't really, she's not strong until 6. I mean, you could say same for Ori, but like she's not going to be able to help you much. You got a bot lane here that's super low. So you need to forfeit this Scuttle, absolutely. So yeah, so your Ori is coming here. So yeah, so this is a huge mistake from you here. You either have to choose like, again, two options there. It's like, yes, you can go for this Bot Scuttle, but that means you want to base, spend the gold you had, which would have been like 1,000. Then like you could come this, but like I mean at that stage you didn't actually know what was happening bot. So I mean, it's still a risk you could have taken, and you potentially could have got it with Anivia's mid push. But again, like you really need to focus on just like if you get a small advantage on Hecarim, you can absolutely take over the game in terms of golden experience. So you got the kill on Echo, take his golems, take his Scuttle, take his Gromp, base, come back bot. That was the best thing that you could have done in this situation. So I hope that answered your question. And if you have like any if you want me to clarify further or have any counterpoints, like I'm definitely happy to talk about it in the comments below. So that's that. That's your main question here. So yeah, hopefully you can understand that situation better. Alright, so you from base, number one big mistake rule, didn't buy 2 pink wards, you had the gold. Always buy pink wards on your base if you can afford it. So you're going to golems here, which is the right idea. So again, like you're level 3 now. You could be level 5 right now if you did that path. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, like you died, but definitely could be like a lot further ahead in this game. Alright, so this is fine. Again, if you had a pink ward, like this would be good to just be like pink in this brush for just some control of river. Like, should be helping. Wait, was that Echo there? Okay, so Echo shows bot here. Okay, so do your Raptors here, and you're going to go straight into his top side. You're going to get a pink ward, chuck a deep pink ward in here, and take his jungle. Because he's bot side here, and you got the Raptors timers as well, like when you first came here. So you know they're up 100%. So you know that Echo hasn't been top to clear his jungle, so you know that these camps are up. This is where you need to punish Echo for doing this, this bad play. Okay, but instead you go for Wolves and Grom, so you really just let Echo off the hook there. He should have been punished pretty hard for that. So base in here, go into your red. Okay, a wild Echo appears. I don't know what he was doing there. Okay, but now bot lanes come in. Alright, you need to sack this way sooner. He does take it there. I mean, you just concede this. Like, they have priority. They have the push. Their bot lane is, are they winning at all? No, they're about even. But again, you don't want to be fighting. Like, Echo's, like, stronger than you, like, pre-6 in those situations. Those, like, situations where you can get the stun off, like, he's perfectly, like, got you there. Like, you can't really fight. So now you're forced out. He took your red. So I would be going straight top side here. Just concede bot. Like, he's probably should be doing drag. He's not doing drag, but he should be. Yeah, so that's good for you. And your bot's like winning here. So your team's definitely doing a really good job this game. Alright, so Echo's bot. Absolutely be going into his top side straight away. Quinn's doing really good. And bot's like doing like not too bad still to defend this. So this is awesome for you. So you go to your blue, like you need to be going, as soon as you see the jungle on the other side of the map, you punish him. You know he hasn't been top side for so long, like he spent so much time there. He's still bot, like punish him for this. His red's coming up soon. Take his entire jungle and spawn. Potentially even like kill Shen, walk him back here. Like Quinn's a huge win point for this game. And bot tower is slowly losing plates. So Nivea takes Raptors. You're probably only going to be able to get this red because they just base bot. So, yep, everyone's coming for you now. So, back off here. Chuck the ward. Okay, so you see Echo there. So, you know that he's now walking bot side. So, Dragon's definitely an objective here. Again, I know that Shen... So, this is a bit hard. Like, obviously, I know Shen doesn't have ult yet because I can just look at this. And this is something you would have to look at or communicate with Quinn. But if Shen doesn't have ult here, you guys can absolutely be going for this dragon. Especially if Quinn base here, you base off this Gromp. Like, you can afford your warrior item. Yeah, so you can afford your warrior item with 925 gold. So, rule of thumb as well, if you can get warrior, get it on Hecarim. It's a huge power spike for you. So what you want to do there is base... like screw walls, that takes too long. You got enough for your warrior. Get some pink wards, come in here, pink this, control the river, take dragon. And if Quinn can come with you to take dragon quickly, that's awesome because Quinn's like a really good at roaming. So that would have been like the ideal play here. Again, this is going to be awkward for you because like you're not strong. Like Echo has his item, like he's stronger than you at this stage. You don't have warrior. You could have based and got these camps anyway and still got your warrior. So I definitely think this is really awkward path in from you. There's a pink ward there. They now know where you are. Again, the biggest thing is you just don't have any control. You can't get control of the river. because you don't have pink ward. So I think now it looks like you're realizing that, and now you're like, all right, now I need pink wards, but now there's an opportunity for them to take drag, and you only got one pink ward. Always buy 2 pink wards if you can afford it. So they've just got full control of the river as well now, so definitely not ideal. Okay, Echo is still not doing drag, he's showing mid. They don't kill Anivia. Quinn's roaming down. Alright, so you get away, you run into their team, get ulted. Shen's still top. Okay, your focus here should be just to kill Echo and to peel. I know Siva is like obviously a threat, but you can Echo no longer has ult, like he ulted before, right? So protect your AD carry here. You know, like you could just ult here, this guy insta dies, then you can move on to Siva, should be forced to back off, and Varus will survive. So yeah, definitely don't like that ult usage. This could have been a lot cleaner. Alright, and you die here. Quinn's top. So if you just ulted better that fight, you would have won this fight pretty hard, to be honest. And then take a drag. Like, don't always think about Hecarim ult as like an engage tool. Think of it like as a peel / engage tool. Like, your AD carry is like, you know, obviously an important member of the team, and he was like, you know, 2-1. Like, it wasn't like he was really far behind. Alright, so bot's pushed in. They're doing drag, which is bad decision by them. Okay, so they're still on it. Shen, you know, doesn't have ult. Alright, the tricky thing is here is you don't... Alright, yeah, you could take this. Okay, so you don't have ult, so I really wouldn't be fighting. Like Quinn, again, is like your pretty strong member here. I mean, it looks like you're getting TP'd on West. Yes, this is going to go pretty south for you, but in general, you want to be avoiding fights like pre-Triforce without your ult. Like, you're really squishy as Hecarim. And if you don't have ult, like, you can't really kill people that easily, so yeah, try and avoid fights when you don't have ultimate, like at around, you know, sort of before you start getting your item spikes. And also, like, yeah, like dying here with your entire jungle up is really bad as well. Like, rule of thumb for Hecarim, if you're like fighting or taking objectives and your entire jungle is up, like, that's a problem. You need to be clearing much better, much more efficiently. Alright, so they're still hanging around bot. Like, you just want to trade here, just go Rift. Just do Rift right now. Queen killed mid. You can get the scuttle here is fine, but look out, there's 4 bot here. You need to get something for this tower. Alright, so yeah, you're just not prioritizing that at all. You still see them, but they don't even get this tower. Wow, okay. So yeah, there's definitely a lot you could be... I mean, what did you say here? You said, I feel like I was the reason my team didn't win the game sooner. So definitely, I mean, you're identifying it there, so that's good self-awareness. And these are decisions that you made, like, that really is sort of just slowing the game down and just making it more options for them to come back. Clear golems. Quinn's doing a lot of work up top here. Pressure and roaming. Alright, so they're really committing bot to this tower. Alright, so you don't want to be taking these type of fights with... especially, again, like, this is Echo's strong. Echo loves, like, these fights. Like, everyone clumped up here with his ult. This is risky stuff. And also, like, Shen ult... Shen, you don't want to be taking these fights. Like, Shen has ult. It's always like Shen's so rare in games that when a Shen pops up in a game, you always forget about his ult, and this has happened to me as well. And then you just lose like really bad fights just because of it. The simple thing is, if you knew Shen was there and he has ult, you just wouldn't take those fights. So it's something, again, this is just sort of stuff you need to identify in champ select, and like now you know Shen, don't really try and avoid bot fights like that as much as possible, because Shen's, you know, can get to those really easily with his ult. That's like his strength. So the next objective on this map here is Rift Herald. Your top laner's got top, which is pretty good, but he should start splitting. Quinn should start splitting bot, but yeah, no. Right now you want to be looking to 5v5 control wherever I take this Rift Herald, so this is fine. Quinn's doing a lot of work. Chunks out Echo. Alright, so this is pretty much a free Rift now. Getting some picks. Alright, let's Rift. Get this tower and then into Rift. Alright, so you decide to commit to this other tower. This is okay, but what I don't like about this is that because spawn timers are low, like only 2 are dead, Nautilus is coming up soon, and you know this, you can look at spawn timers. You potentially are going to have to choose between Dragon and Rift Herald now. Which is, my rule of thumb is, if you can get all of it, do it. You know, like, you can get this tower way later. Like, let's get Rift, base, do Dragon, take his jungle, like, before Rift, quickly, instead of taking too much time to take this tower. Because the way, like, right now, like, you're gonna lose, like, momentum, like, tempo for, in this game, for sticking to that tower. So I don't like that decision. Again, like, Rift's still up. Like, if the enemy team just committed to one objective right now, like, they could easily take it off you, because no one's based yet. You know, you still haven't based, you got 1100 gold, you don't have pinks. So you do get the Dragon, and now you're getting Rift. So you do get both, but if you're playing against a smarter team there, high elo, like, you'll lose one of those objectives for taking that mid tower. So very lucky you got both here. But sort of just understand my thought process there about just not going for that extra tower. Might seem small thing, but like these sort of like rules that you follow just really help you like win these games that, like, you know, don't get completely out of control, out of your hand. Because let's say you go for that tower and then suddenly you're in some team fight and then they because no one based, and then they get drag and then Rift, like, these things just happen. Always play the safe smart game when you're ahead. So you got Triforce now, which is a very good spike. Alright, you still don't have pink wards. I need to check this. Pink wards, pink wards, pink wards. Oh no, 1 pink ward, 280 gold. 2 pink wards, man. Always get 2 pink wards. Pink wards win games. Alright, so I like that Quinn's looking bot here. You don't really need to help Quinn. Like, I want you guys to be pressuring topside. Baron's like up now. Let's pink this. Like, let's start invading his jungle. Let Quinn do Quinn. Quinn's all good. He can, like, literally 1v2. So this is what I call fighting over nothing. This is fighting for the sake of fighting, because it's like fun to fight people in League, but there's like, even if you guys get some kills here, like, you're so far away from any objective, like, you're not going to get it. It's more the enemy just making the mistake or like misplaying. Alright, so why do you not help? Alright, so you're going bot here, like, Quinn again's 1v2ing. Like, let's go straight to Baron, like, right now. Echo's dead, Nautilus is dead. Baron, that's absolutely the call. Like potentially, like, you are right now really not winning the game for your team. Like, you really are getting carried at this point. So you feel like you have to burn Rift. Quinn dies, and you die as well, and Rift is wasted. So yeah, you did mention that you felt like you weren't playing your usual self. So I'm not sure if that's a decision you would make usually, not go for Baron. But yeah, definitely need to review that. Alright, let's check your base again. Only one pink again. Need to be getting 2 pink wards. Control river, barons up. Pink wards win games. Oh, so Varus shouldn't be bot. Quinn should be bot here. Pushing that out. He has TP. Slight macro error. Oh wow, you don't have sweeper as well? Okay, you need to be getting sweeper around like your second or third base on Hecarim. It's your job to control objective, control river, sweeper helps you do that. You don't need to be warding, that's a support's job. Alright, great, you get a pick on Echo, another opportunity to take Baron. Shouldn't be able to do anything here. So Leona's engaging here, Quinn's not here. Yeah, bit of a risky fight. I mean, it was 4v5, but like your team wasn't really there to follow you up on that ult. Like, I don't think there's much reason to ult there. Like, just play it slow. Like, also rule of thumb that I usually follow. Like, sometimes these like type of fights, like you get Baron, and I'm sure this has happened to you. You get Baron, and then like a fight turn breaks out, and then you like lose like 4 members. You know, you've got like 1 Baron, or you all die, and they start to come back. Like, if you get Baron, like there's no real reason to fight. Get the Baron, leave. Let's play the slow game. Let's push waves in slowly, chip down. Like there's no, you know, your jungle's up. Let's clear that. These are the situations that actually lose you games. Like going in for stuff like that. Like it's happened to me so many times, and I've had to learn the hard way the rule. It's like get Baron. Let's just back off, take the small win, and let's play the smart slow game. Let's close this out nicely. Nivea's awesome with Baron sieging. Like she's so scary. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's much more your team can get here. You're dead. Going for topside jungle. Quinn's just literally like 1v3ing. Right, this is the right idea. Like your bot should be up here getting this, and Quinn needs to be splitting bot. And you guys pushing in mid and then 4-manning, slowly getting this tower and then working your way in whilst you wait for Quinn to push bot. That's how you want to play Baron here. I don't like what your bot lane's doing here. That's sort of their fault. They're sort of just going for the kills game when they have Baron, which is, again, not what you want to be doing. Alright, so it looks like you guys in the game here. Yeah, alright, so, yeah, definitely a lot to learn from that game in terms of closing the game out much faster. And I mean, there's lots of things in there that you can go over and, you know, see your thought process, your decision making. And I mean, again, hopefully the scuttle crab thing clarified a bit. I mean, that whole situation really put you like far behind, like way further behind than you could have. Like this game literally should have ended 5 minutes ago. So hope this review helped. My notes as usual will be over on my blog for this full review. If you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, I'm always happy to talk with you guys in the comment section. So you can leave those below, and I will see you guys in the next review. Thanks for watching.